Fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a stepdame or dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in nights. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon like to a silver bow, now bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Egeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaints against my child, my daughter, Hermia, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. This one hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verses of feigning love and stolen the impression of her fantasy. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it to the will, not here before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your mother should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax by her imprinted, and within her power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In herself she is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with her judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood, whether if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. Or I, to be in a shady cloister mewed, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master to their blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage, but earthlier happy is the rose distilled than that which withering on the virgin thorn grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow to live to die, my lord? Ere will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whole unwished yoke? My soul contends not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius as she would, or on Diana's altar to protest. For I, austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am lady as well derived as he, as well possessed my love is greater, my fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. And what is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it on his head, made love to Nidar's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Egeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? Perchance the roses there do fade so fast.
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of mine eyes.
For aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood, or else misgraft upon the respective years, or else it stood upon the choice of merit, or, if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the collied night, which in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man had power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue. From Athens is her house removed 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance of the morn of May, there I shall stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, which knitteth souls and prospers loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen when the false Trojan under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever woman spoke. By that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Oh, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Calling me fair, fair again unsay. Demetrius loves you fair, and you fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching, with favor so. Your words I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear shall catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody, were the world mine. Demetrius being baited, the rest I'll give to be to you translated. Teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motions of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
That my prayers could such affection know.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is none of mine.
None but your beauty would not fall on mine.
Take comfort. He shall no more see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass. A time when lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood, where you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel swelled, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and strange companions. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee, thou Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight. From lover's food till morrow deep midnight.
I will my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some or others can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know at all. But he doth know, and as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and wild, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love sees not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, nor hath love's mind any judgment taste, wings and no eyes, figure, unheedy haste. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths he was only mine. But when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will tell him of Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her for his intelligence. If I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But so mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of everyone's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night. Nighttime.
First, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors until grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry one. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors from the scroll. Masters! Spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you, Nikcoma the weaver.
Ready. Name what part I'm for, and proceed.
You, Nikcoma, are set down for Pyramus.
Wow! What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
There'll last some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Oh, here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you.
Ooh, what is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. Oh, I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thespihonest! Thespihonest!
Pyramus, my lover dear, thy face be dear and lady dear. No, you must play Pyramus and see you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker. Tom Snout. Peter Quince. You, Thisbe's father, myself, Pyramus's father, Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope there is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion's part too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
If you should do it too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us every mother's son.
Okay. I grant you, friends, that you should fright the ladies out of their wits. They would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. Ahoo! I will roar into any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best played in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple and grey beard, or your French crown-colored beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you'll play barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you, second, to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There we shall rehearse, or if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of properties, such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse more obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
I think there's something big about to happen in the forest. Let's follow them.
Did I get another one here? Pansy, also like the flower.
Yes.
Nice. What kind of clothes would you wear?
Pink clothes.
Pink clothes, like sort of something like flowy in the back, kind of thing.
Rose clothes.
What was that?
Rose clothes.
Rose clothes. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Oh, was anyone expecting anyone? Honest question, because I honestly do not know who that is. How now, spirit, whither wander you?
Oh, over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than ye moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen. to dew her orbs upon the green. The cowslips, tall, her pensioners be, in their gold coats, spots, you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors. In their freckles live their savors. Oh, I must go seek some dewdrops here and hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Oh, farewell, thou mob of spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet, in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow.
Are you not she that frights the maidens of the filigree?
And sometime make the drink to bear no bar.
Misled night wanderers leading to their harm.
Those that hobgoblin call you.
And sweet pup, you do their work and they shall have good luck.
Are you not she?
Thou speakst aright, I am that very wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I of fat and bean-fed horse beguile. Nay, likeness of a silly fool. Sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest ant, telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then flip I from her bum, down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. And the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees, and swear a merrier house was never wasted there. But ruined fairies, here comes Oberon.
And here our mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terribly rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou wast stolen away from fairyland, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Hippolyta. Why art thou here, come from the farthest steppe of India, but that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress, and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the middle summer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have every petty river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore, the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air, and this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, which she, with pretty and with swimming gait, following her womb then rich with my young squire, would imitate, and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from voyage, rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die. And for her sake, I do rear up her boy, and for her sake, I will not part with him.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away, we shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the words seemed civil at her song. That very time I say, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, alarmed, a certain aim he took at a fair vestal, throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next like creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb and be thou here again. Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eye. The next thing, when waking she looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm off from her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'm invisible, and I will overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not! Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood, and here I am, wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant! But yet you draw not iron, for my heart is pure as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I test you? Do I speak you fair, or rather do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love thee the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn. Use me, but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am
sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I will run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you! Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed when cowardice pursues, and valor flies.
Not state thy questions, let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town and field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. We cannot fight for love as men may do. Oh! I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph! Ere you do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye.
I pray you. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delights. With the juice of this, I'll stake her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it. Seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments. Affect this with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou be in the air the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song, then for the third part of a minute hence, some to kill cankers in the musk rosebuds, some war with rear mice for their leathern wings to make my small elves coats, and some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Sing in your sweet lullaby, la 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 lullaby, la 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh, so good night with lullaby. Weaving spiders come not near, hence you long-legged spinners hence. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Hence away, now all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost do it for thy true love take. Love and language for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I forgot our way. Well, rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms of one truth.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that one heart can we make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, why then two bosoms and a single truth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny. When lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now! Much beshrew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant. And good night, sweet friend. Thy love never alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then end life when I am loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian find I none. One whose eyes might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence. Whoops! Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here is the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe, and when thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Nay! Will thou kill me, sweet Demetrius?
Charge thee hence and do not haunt me thus!
I'm out of breath in this sponges. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace.
Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so mine eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that made me do run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and deceitful
dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eye. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground, dead? Or asleep? No blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good miss, awake?
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, but through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. Though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena now I love, who would not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, woman, that I will never nor can never deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must allow my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth, you do in such disdainful matter me to woo. Ugh.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. So thou, my surfeit and my heresy, of all be hated, but the most of me. And all my powers, address your love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent off my breast! Ay me, for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander? Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I sound almost with fear. No? Then I will perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, pat! And here is a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide.
We're lacking a most perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Follow it. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put him out of here.
Will not the ladies be afeared of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Master. You ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is none a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must say that they are not a lion.
Nay. You must name their name, and half their face must be seen to the lion's neck, and they themselves must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect,
Ladies.
or
Fair ladies.
I would wish you, or
I would request you.
or
I would entreat you.
not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it's the pity of my life now. I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And there indeed let them name their name and tell them plainly that they are a snap the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look in the almanac, find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it does shine that night.
It does
shine that night. Why then? May you leave a casement of the great chamber window open, and may the moon shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn and say they come to disfigure or, to present the person of moonshine. And then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bud?
Some man or other must present wall. Let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your part.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play tour? I'll be an auditor. An actor, too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of Egeus say the sweet
odors.
Odors say the sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus that ne'er played here.
Must I speak now?
I, Mary, must you.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of you, of color like the red rose, I'll triumphant briar, I'll meet thee Pyrrhus at Ninny's tomb.
Finest tomb, man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is triumphant briar.
Oh, of color like the red rose, on triumphant briar.
Fair Thisbe, have only thine.
I'll follow you! I'll lead you about and around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar, and bird, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is an knavery of them to make me afeard.
Bottom! Thou art changed! What do I see on thee?
What do you see?
Oh!
You see an asshead of your own, do you?
Let's be no more translated!
their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fight me if they could. Well, I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here. Oh, I will sing, and they shall hear that I am not afraid. The whoso cock is a black of hue, with orange tawny bill. The throstle with his notes are true, the wren and little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Wing, the finch, the sparrow, and the lark, that play song cuckoo play. His note for many a man doth mark, and dare not answer nay.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force on the first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks mistress should have little reason for that.
And yet, to say the truth. Reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors not make them friends.
Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. If I had wit enough to get out this wood,
I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go.
Peel ready, where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, and for night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail.
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 I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, I shall desire of you more acquaintance, good master. Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name?
He is Blas.
I pray you commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. To Mistress Keys Blossom, I shall desire of you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you?
Mustard seed.
Oh, good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience very well, I promise you. Your kindred hath made my eyes water here now. I desire you more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Ma.
Oh, okay.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weep every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
drink. It's Saturday. We'll see you back in
I wonder if Titania be awaked, and what it was that next came in her eye that she must dote on in extremity. And here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Never to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of patches, brewed mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest vixen of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his seed and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon, his knee must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or russet-hatched shot, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves and madly sweep the sky, so at his sight, away his fellows fly, and at her stamp here o'er and o'er one falls. He murder cries, and help from Athens calls. Their sense thus weak, lost with their fears, thus strong made, senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from yielders all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and met sweet Pyramus translated there, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass!
Yes! This falls out better than I could devise! But, hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes with a love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I'm a chide, but I shall use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in her sleep, being horseshoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as she to me. Would she have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe it, as soon as the whole earth may be bored, and may the moon through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered her. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should a murderer look, and so should I, pierced to the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, looks bright as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is she? Ah, good, Demetrius, wilt thou give her me?
I'd rather give her carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience! Hast thou slain her then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Thou once tell true, even for my sake, dost thou look upon her being awake? And hast thou killed her sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? An adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thou serpent, never an adder stung!
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is she dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that she is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege. Never to see me more!
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I must remain. So sorrows, heaviness the heavier grow. For death that bankrupt sleep the sorrow of. Which now in some slight measure it will pay. For his tender here, I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight.
Then fate o'errules that one man, holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood. Go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, look thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she doth appear.
I go. I go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow. Oh.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakes, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me pleading for a lover's fee. Should we their pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one that must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorning derision and reproving tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and thou so born of their nativity, all truth appears.
You to advance your cunning more and more when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy brave, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me, putting two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
What? Oh. Helen. Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh, right, in shone thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting glow.
Spite! Oh, how I see you all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? To vow and swear and superpraise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of the noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my heart, and yours of Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do to my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander! Keep thy Hermia I'll none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest wise sojourned, and now to Helen in his home returned, there to remain.
It is not so.
Disparage not the fate thou dost not know, lest at thy peril thou abide it dear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by my eye, Lysander found. My ear, I think it brought me to that sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should she stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let her bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery oars and eyes of light. Why seekst thou me? Did not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of his confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired, have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we have shaved the hasty-footed time for parting us, is all forgot? All school days' friendship, childhood innocence? We, Hermia, like two artificial gods, have with our hands created both one flower, both on one sampler, both sitting on one cushion, both warbling of one song, both in one key, as if our hands, our sides, voices, and minds had been incorporate. So we grew together, like to a double cherry, seeming parted, yet a union in partition. Two lovely berries, molded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies, but one heart. Two of the first life codes in heraldry, due but to one, and crowned with one crest. And will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with them in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within her soul, and tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent? What though I be not so engraced as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
Aye, do persevere. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, hold the sweet jest up, wink at each other. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But hear you well, 'tis partly mine own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Nay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak praise. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that, which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I think I love thee more than she can do.
If thou sayest so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Hang off, thou cat! Thou bird, vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? What change is this sweet love?
Thy love. Out, tawny tartar. Out, loathed medicine, oh hated poison. poison. Hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, but I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What, should I strike her? Hurt her?
Kill her too!
Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What? Could you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me. Yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from her?
Fine faith. Have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet! Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures, and she hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth she hath prevailed with her. And are you grown so high in her esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto the I'm cursed. I have no gift at all in truishness. I am a right babe for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. Perhaps they think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her. Hark again!
Gentle Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I ever more did love you, Hermia. Do you ever keep your counsels? Never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself into this wood. That he followed you for love, and I followed him, but he hath chid me hence and threatened me to spurn me, strike me, nay, to kill me too. And so now you will let me quiet go to Athens while I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? What is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Oh, be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen, and she was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Oh! Yet you God, you dwarf! Oh, you minimus of hindering not breath! May you be! You acorn!
You are too ambitious on her behalf and scorns her services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, and take not her part. For if thou dost intend never to little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to prove whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You mistress. All this coin. Nay, go not perhaps.
I will not trust you, I. No longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though. To run away.
then, thou mistakes, or else commits thy knaveries willingly.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far am I glad this did so sort as this there jangling I do esteem of sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hide, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and leave these testy rivals so astray as one comes not with another's way. And look down from each other, leave them thus till o'er their brows death, counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb in Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from hence all error with her might, and make her eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When next they wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. And back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. And while I, in this affair, do thee imply, I'll to my queen and beg her changeling child. And then her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for fear least day should look their shames upon. They willfully themselves exile from light, and must for aye consort with black-crowned night.
But we are spirits of another sort. I with the morning's love have oft made sport. But, notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet, ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! Thou run away! Thou coward, art thou fled? Speak in some bush! Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookst for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he's gone. Oh, the villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen am I on dark, uneven way, and here will rest me. Come thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Oh, coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot thou runs before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou?
Come hither, I'm here.
Nay, then thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy this dear if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Vagueness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. A long, tedious night. Read my hours. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight from these that my poor company detest. In sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds makes up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, dabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply your eye, gentle lover. Remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have chill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb. Good Monsieur. Get your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-pipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Give me your knife, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray you leave your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing, good Monsieur, but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. Most of the barbers, Monsieur, methinks are marvelous hairy about the face. I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let us have the tongues and the burns. Wow.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desires.
Surely a peck of provender. I could munch a good dry old tongue. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I had rather have a handful or two of dried peas. Oh, I pray you that none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee. How I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For she his hairy temples then had rounded with coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers. When I had my pleasure, taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear to my bowered fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eye. And gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp off the head of this Athenian swain, that he awaking when the other do may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See, as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud and Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored of an axe.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes doth loathe this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his hat. Come, Titania, music's call and strike more dead than the common sleep. Of all of these, find the sense.
Music, ho, music, such as charmed sleep.
When thou awakest with thine own fool's eyes,
Sound music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I, new in amity, shall tomorrow midnight solemnly dance, and do Theseus' house triumphantly, and blessed to all fair posterity. There shall these pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
fairy king, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Half sleep, half waking. But as yet, I swear I cannot truly say how I came here.
I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of my eye is only Helena. How do I wish her, love her, long for her, and will forevermore be true to her. These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned to clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eyes, when everything seems stable.
So methinks I have found Demetrius, like a jewel, my nun, and not my nun.
It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream.
When my cue comes, call me, and I'll answer. My next is, most appears. Oh. Hello? Peter Quaid? Flute? The bellows mender? Snout? The taker? Stolen? God's my life! Stolen Hanson left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I had a dream, past the wit of man, to say what dream it was. Oh, man is but an ass, if he will go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, oh, no man can tell what. Methought I had. Man is a patched fool if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, his heart to report
what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream. Because it hath no bottom. And I'll sing it at the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
I'm gonna be famous!
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet? He cannot be home. That is reported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward. Doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but me.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicapped man in Athens.
Yay! And the best person too. And he's a very paramour for a sweet boy.
You must say paragon, for a paramour is a God bless us, nothing of that.
Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom! Thus had he lost 6pence a day during his life, he could not have scraped 6pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged! 6pence a day in Pyramus! Oh, nothing!
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts? When to discourse, wonder. But ask me not what. For if I tell you I am no true Athenian, I will tell you everything as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps, meet presently at the palace, every man look over their part, for the short and long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let this be clean linen, let not them that plays the lion tear their nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws, and most of your actors eat no onions! Nor garlic! For we are to utter sweet breath, and I do not doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. Away! Go away!
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill. That the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you, our true intent is. All for our delight, we are not here. That you should here repent you, the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
He had played on this prologue like a child on a recorder.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is Sir Kane. This man, with lime and rough cast, doth present roll, that vile roll, which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chafe poor souls. They are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, presented moonshine. For by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo this grisly beast, which lion hight by name. The trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did stare away, or rather did fright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, and lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, daring in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I once knelt by name do present wall, and such a wall that I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the fearful lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly, this loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper. Oh. Good night. Night, if you so back. Night, whichever autumn day is not. Oh. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, oh wall, thou sweet and lovely wall. Stand between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall. Show me thy chain to blink through with my line.
Thanks, Curtis Ball. Love shielding well for this. But see, no Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked! Wall, through I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No. In truth, sir, you should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is the winter! And to spy her to the ball, you shall see her fall. As I told you yonder, she comes!
Oh, Wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans to pardon thy bad parents and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones of lime and hair lit up in me.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I do hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And like Helen to the mates we kill.
Not Shapeless the propers wast thou true. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall! Yes!
I kiss the wall's hole! Not your lips at all!
Wilt thou and ninnies too? What? Ninnies too make me straightway?
Thy life, thy death, I come without delay. Thus have I wall my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner am, a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity of my life. Rawr!
This lanthorn doth the horn moon present myself, the man in the moon doth seem to be. All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon. I the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Oh.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious golden glittering beams I trust to taste truest this be sight. But stay, oh sprite, mark, born night, oh what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can this be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, you furies fell. Oh, fates! Come, come, cut thread
tantrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell. Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lie in its frame, since lion wild hath here deflowered my dear, which is, which was the fairest dame that ever lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out, sword, and wound about the pyramids. I that left path where hope doth haunt. Thus die I.
Now, am I dead? No, my friend. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. No, die, 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 die.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead?
Dead!
Must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these lovely cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers, make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shorn with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast and farewell, friends, thus these be ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
I and Wall too.
What?
No. The wall is down, I assure you.
Me.
Will it please you to see an epilogue? Want to hear a burgomass dance between the two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, as much this night we have overwatched. Sweet friends, to bed!
Autographs are $50 outside. Please love me.
Now it is the time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream are now frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but to dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you parted, we shall mend, and as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long, else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends. And Robin shall restore amends.